Excitement is building, of course, for tonight's college football national championship game between Clemson and LSU. Chef Aaron from Kroger, big BTS fan, is here with easy snacks to whip up before you sit down and watch. Thanks for coming, buddy. You really enjoyed that little segment there, didn't you? That was great stuff. So you always come in with stuff, and I told him in the last commercial break, I said I'm going to eat so much of this stuff after we're done talking about it because everything looks great.
You can eat while we talk.
I like it. Well, I like that too. Which side do you want to start with?
Well, we can, let's make it really confusing and just bounce everywhere.
I like it even better. The director upstairs loves that the most.
I'm just kidding. Let's start with the tater tots because they're the easiest.
Okay.
So all of this food has a, we'll say a general relevance to the two teams tonight.
All right.
There's no direct recipes from these areas. I'm just pulling from them.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we're going to pull from the South Carolina barbecue.
Love it.
And instead of doing barbecue, we're doing bacon wrapped tater tots.
Bacon wrapped. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna tip these up a little bit so everybody can kind of see them a little better.
So all I did was I took a third of a strip of bacon, which I have right here.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take. While you're doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat it.
And it's actually so while the tater tot's frozen, you are not gonna be able to stab a toothpick through it. But I just rolled it up, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna stab it through the side. And as
just kind of hold the bacon in place.
Yeah, just so, and as you can see, that kind of squeezes it a little bit as it cooks. And that's it. 20 minutes, 400.
That's it.
And that's it. So we're using the Carolina Gold dipping sauce.
Oh, I didn't dip. I'll get that one.
That's help yourself.
Yeah.
There's only 12 there, so.
I missed the dipping part.
So it's actually good both ways. The Carolina Gold, of course, a South Carolina native. And today we're using Lily's, which is, of course, on the Kroger shelves. Next, we jump to a Cajun seasoned shrimp and corn dip. So I'm pulling a little bit from both. So the thought process in my mind here is shrimp and grits.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
So instead of grits, we have corn chips.
Okay.
We've also got corn in there. We have white cheddar cheese, shrimp, Cajun seasoning, and cream cheese. So we mix all these together. And the best part about it, I'm not measuring anything except for the seasoning.
I was just going to ask, like, how much do you know to put in, and you're just like, meh.
So I have a bag of salad shrimp, 1 pack of cream cheese, 1 can of corn, and 1 bag of cheese.
And that's it.
Yeah, and then a half a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. But that's the best part. You can adjust that if you want to,
depending on what kind of heat you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. How long did you put that in? Or just melt everything down?
Same amount of time as the tater tots.
2020. I like it. All right. What else we got?
We're making it easy. So next, this one's a little more challenging. And typically with a pot sticker, you're going to use gyoza. But today we're using a wonton wrapper.
Gyoza.
Right? So you make it yourself, right? You use the little, yeah?
Yeah. Sure.
I knew you did.
Good.
So what we're doing is we are making a pot sticker.
Okay.
But we're using gumbo ingredients.
Okay. Oh, that's fun.
So a
That's
gumbo
cool.
style pot sticker. So we're using andouille. We're using the Holy Trinity, which is onions, green peppers, celery, and then we're also adding the same shrimp that we added to the dip. We're using those again.
The little salad shrimp, those little tiny.
The ease of it, I mean, you don't have to cut them, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And so we're putting that in the food processor, and we're grinding it up. We're grinding up the andouille, the onion, the green pepper, and the celery, and we're going to cook that until the onions turn clear, and we're going to add a little bit of tomato paste.
Okay.
And then the shrimp. And we're going to let that cool. And then
So
we're
that's all cooked down before you put it inside.
Yeah, and it sounds super complicated, but again, you're putting it in a food processor. You're not using your hands to chop it up.
Sure.
So that's what it looks like. We're putting it inside the wonton. You're going to take just a little bit of water or egg. It kind of depends on what you want to do. I use water. It's simple.
Water's easy.
You're
I know where to find that.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think there's some over there.
What, water? Yeah. Yeah. Good.
So anyway, we're going to fold. Just little folds.
You just kind of crinkle?
Yeah, yeah. This one's drying out on me a little bit, so it's not folding as much. Okay. You just want to fold it and press it.
Yep.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a pan with a little bit of oil.
Yeah.
And what that's going to do is that's going to brown the side, and this is why it's called a pot sticker. So you're going to want to let it release, and then you're going to add a little bit of stock or a little bit of water and cover it up and let it cook for about 2 minutes, and you're good to go. The sauce itself is a combination of 3 tablespoons of tamari, which is very similar to a soy sauce.
Okay.
And then the green Tabasco, and again, a little more tomato paste. So the twist on the gumbo is going to be the tamari. You're not going to put tamari on a traditional gumbo. And then we're missing the roux, but all the flavors are there. And then dip and go.
That's a perfect combination. If you're watching the game tonight, you got to go to local12.com. We'll get all the recipes out there for you. These two, I think any of us could do this one if you're feeling a little bit more of a challenge.
There's more ingredients here,
Yeah.
but I promise it's not the combination itself is not challenging. And if you're not feeling up to the pot sticker,
Yeah. Just
fry these.
fry it. Why not fry
They're
it?
wonton wrappers. They'll crisp up for you.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Thanks for coming in, buddy. It's always
Anytime.
great to see you. Always great ideas. It's 9:54. We'll be right back.